I never force anyone to choose me. If you think you can find something better elsewhere, then go ahead. I'm not holding you back. Life's too short to hang on to someone who's not sure they want to stay. I believe in freedom, in the truth of feelings. If you must stay, let it be your heart tells you this is where you belong. Not because I asked you to. I want to be a choice, not a default option. I deserve someone who sees my value, who understands what I bring to their life. I don't want someone who stays with me out of fear of loneliness or out of habit. I want someone who stays for who I am, not who you want me to be. The door is always open. You're free to leave at any time. So if you think your happiness lies elsewhere, I won't stand in your way. And in the meantime, I'll continue to build my own life, to be happy on my own. Because my happiness doesn't depend on your presence, but on my own ability to blossom.
After an hour on the phone, I felt my world shatter into 3,000 pieces. Before that night, I had always looked at you like you were a dream. But soon after it, I woke up to discover that you were a nightmare. And every time I tried to get over you, I always heard the voices in my head. Who's going to love him if you don't? Who's going to care for his heart? Who's going to make sure that he smiles? Who, if not me? I wanted to make you understand. My only problem was I didn't know how. For you, I caused a lot of pain and I made plenty of mistakes. And for every time I said that I loved you, you always said you hated me. This isn't to upset you in any way. This is hopefully how I'll make you understand. How I'll help you see that you're not the only one. Insanity at its finest, and all I wanted was an I love you. I only wanted to hear you say that you cared and that you didn't mean it when you said those things to hurt me. Somehow I was always saying that I was sorry. I was, and I still am. Whenever I looked at you, it was like nothing bad could reach me. It was like my enemies ran from me and my thoughts were cleared and I was floating. Seeing you smile, that was the best part. The first time you left, I had no air. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't see through the tears, I couldn't figure out what to do without you here. I went down a dark road. And sometimes I just wish I could resent you. I wish I could let you go and pretend I never met you. But it's not like that and I can't. I've tried in many ways to reach you on your higher level. You just kept going up. You never stopped to ask if I needed anything. You said I love you once. I felt my heart beating out of my chest. I was so nervous for the next thing I should say other than I love you too, but come to find out I'm not sure if your I love you was even true. I fought for you, but I guess loving someone way more than you love yourself means that you don't get the happy ever after with them. You just get to watch them carry on and do better things in life. You get the option to say I loved them once, and it was so amazing. Rumors that went around saying that you were fire and if you were touched you'd burn someone. I didn't care. I knew my consequences the moment I locked eyes with you and you smiled. However, I didn't know that I was going to stub my pinky toes about 1,000 times every time that I fell for you. I also wasn't aware that I was leaving this chapter with you burned to the first degree. Broken, I don't blame you. Heartless, I still claim you. Deadly, we'd never try again. Teamwork to destroy my happiness, I'd given you my last breath if you ever asked. The hardest part every time I lose the battle with you is watching you walk away. I felt blue, and I guess that's why it's my favorite color. Lonely is safer, 'cause loving you hurts way more. And with my final attempt to tell you that I'm sorry, I yell your name while you take the steps to leaving me astray. With every piece of me, I hope you'll at least turn around and stay.